Understanding Being a Wet Blanket, a guide for English learners. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of English phrases and idioms. Today, we're exploring a very interesting expression, being a wet blanket. This phrase might sound a bit odd at first, but by the end of this video, you'll understand not just what it means, but also how to use it in conversation. So, let's get started. The phrase, being a wet blanket, refers to someone who dampens the mood or ruins the fun. Imagine you're at a party or a joyful gathering, and there's one person who keeps complaining or showing disinterest, effectively lowering the energy of the group. That person is being a wet blanket. The term comes from the literal action of throwing a wet blanket on a fire. It smothers the flames, just like the person's actions smother the group's enthusiasm. Understanding the origin of idioms can make them much easier to remember. The phrase, being a wet blanket, dates back to the 19th century. It was used literally at first, referring to the practice of using wet blankets to extinguish fires. Over time, it evolved into a metaphorical expression to describe someone who has a similar effect on social situations, extinguishing the fire or excitement of a gathering. To fully grasp the meaning, let's look at some examples of how being a wet blanket can be used in everyday conversation. Don't invite John to the concert. He's such a wet blanket and will just complain about the music. I was excited about the surprise party until Lisa started worrying about the mess. Really being a wet blanket. Try not to be a wet blanket at the meeting today. Let's keep the energy positive and solutions focused. These examples show how the phrase can be used in different contexts to describe someone negatively affecting the mood or enthusiasm of others. It's important to know when and how to use idiomatic expressions appropriately. Being a wet blanket is informal and typically used in casual conversation. It's not suitable for formal contexts, like professional emails or presentations. Also, be mindful of the tone it conveys. It's a critique of someone's behavior, so use it diplomatically and with sensitivity to the situation and the people involved. And there you have it, a complete rundown of what it means to be a wet blanket in English. This phrase is a colorful way to describe someone who's dampening the fun or enthusiasm in social situations. Remember, the beauty of learning idioms lies in understanding the culture and nuances of the language. We hope this video has illuminated this intriguing phrase for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to practice using new idioms in your conversations. See you in our next video.